Have you ever opened Power BI, stared at all these buttons and wondered, what do I even click first? I will make the entire Power BI ribbon so simple you will navigate it like a pro. Welcome back to Data Minds Academy. This is day 6 of our Power BI in 60 days series, and today we are going to decode the Power BI ribbon, the most important part of the workflow. Let's begin with the basics. The ribbon is the top area of Power BI desktop. Think of it like the controls of a car. Once you understand what each control does, you can drive anywhere. Power BI has 5 main tabs: the Home, Insert, the Modeling tab, the View tab, Optimize, and Help tab. Each tab has tools grouped based on what part of your workflow you are working on. Now, first, we will see the Home tab. The Home tab is where you will spend 70% of your time as a beginner. Here's what you can do from the Home tab. You can get your data. You can directly import the data from Excel workbook, or you have this other options for getting data from different sources. You can go to transform data. So this opens the Power Query editor and you can do all the transformation activities here. Once you have done all the transformations over here, you can just close and apply, and all the changes will be applied in Power BI desktop. Then you have the option for recent sources. These data source settings tells you where your data is coming from. Either you can import your data from a Excel file, which I have done over here, or you can have some other data sources like Snowflake or SQL servers. So all that would be shown over here. And if you want to change that particular data source, you can directly change it from here. You can also edit permissions of that particular data source. Now I will just close it. And then you have the option to add new visuals. So using this, you can add new visuals over here. You have your refresh button. Here you can refresh your data. So all the data in all the tables which are there will get refreshed. And you can also only refresh your schema. So if you have made any changes to the schema, you can only refresh the schema. And if you want to refresh both data and schema, you can directly refresh it clicking here. Now, this Home tab just acts like your central command center. Next, we have our Insert tab. The Insert tab is for adding additional things to your report. You can add charts, you can add buttons, you can add shapes, you can add an image, you can add some text boxes, you can add a page, or you can also duplicate existing page. Anytime you want to place something on the report page, this is where you get. Next, we have our Modeling tab. Modeling tab is where you deal with the brain of your data, the DAX calculations and table level configurations. Here, you can manage relationship. So once you click on manage relationship, all the modeling which is done in this particular model, you will be seeing over here. So currently, we can see that there is two relationship being built between the customer table and the sales table, and sales table and the material table. I will just close this. Next, you can create a measure. You can create new columns, or you can also create a new table here. You can add parameters. You can manage roles. So these is for the security. You can add row level security, be it a dynamic or a static. So we will also be learning about it in our future videos. And here you have the option for quick measure. So what is this quick measure? Quick measure basically uses Copilot, and with the help of Copilot, you can create any dynamic measure which you want to create. This is a very powerful tab, and we'll go deep into it later in the course. Now, next we have our View tab. View tab is all about how your report looks. You can change theme from here. You can either browse for themes. You can have any particular JSON file stored as a theme, and you can directly import it from here. You have this theme gallery wherein you have different theme templates, and you can also customize current theme. And from here, you can see that all the current existing theme which you are having in the desktop is visible here. And if you want to change the color from here, you can directly do that for name and colors, for text, for visuals, for pages, and for filter pane. So for every other alternative thing, you have these options. You can use grid lines over here. So this will add grid lines over here. And these are basically used to adjust the visuals properly in symmetric positions. You can turn all the panels like the filter pane, which is already on over here. You can on the bookmark pane and you can on the selection pane. So this selection and bookmark pane are jointly used in order to create bookmarks. You have this performance analyzer where you can inspect the performance of a particular visual or particular calculated column or measure which we have created. Then you also have this pane for syncing slicers. You might be having different slicers in different pages, and if you want to sync those slicers, you can use this sync slicer. You also have this option for phone view. So what it does is it will give you a mobile view layout for this, and you can also create visuals over here. So same button you also have here. Clicking here also you can switch to mobile layout view. So this tab helps you control the overall appearance and performance of your report. Now next we have our optimize tab. So this tab has been recently added. So here what you can do is you can optimize the performance of your report. You can refresh the visuals. You can pause that particular refresh. You can have this performance analyzer which we also saw in our view tab. And you can also add a button for apply all slicers. And finally, the help tab. Whenever you feel stuck, this is your rescue button. You will find the Microsoft documentation. You will find the tutorial videos. You can also find Power BI blog links. And if you want, you can also have option to get a sample data and sample reports from here. You also can get consulting services if you are stuck anywhere. So this is the fastest way to learn updates and explore new features. So that's the Power BI ribbon. Simple, clean and extremely powerful once you know what each part does. From the next video onwards, we will start using these tabs hands-on. If you find this explanation simple and helpful, hit like and subscribe so you don't miss the remaining 54 days of this playlist.